Here to set the stage,
The following
Adnan
contest
Qureshi.
is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From the Barbary Coast, weighing in at 170 pounds, the illustrious Dom Kubrick.
New champion tonight. Nope.
And introducing his opponent, from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 204 pounds, he is the United Television Champion, Dan Joseph!
Woo! We got this! I got this! This is mine, and I'm leaving with
Infectious energy by the champion. And a longtime broadcast colleague of mine, he joined me in the broadcast booth when he was rehabbing from a knee injury, and he really said at the time that helped him as a competitor. And maybe I can ask this to you, because similar, you're a competitor that can now scout. He saw little nuances, things that he could adjust in his game, and it made him a better competitor, so he says. Speaking of Dan Joseph, when he returned to competition, the proof's in the pudding, he's the television champion.
I can 100% relate to that, because you're not always getting better at moves. Sometimes you're learning at getting better at playing the game and competing. And Dan Joseph has done a significant job of getting better during that time off.
Boy, slapped to the face by Kubrick, and one return by the champion. Dan Joseph did not take lightly to that, going to work.
No, like I said, he is blue collar. He's willing to do the yeoman's work, the dirty work. And, you talked about him as a, being a broadcast partner and everything. Gives you that different vantage point to maybe where he could see somebody like a Kubrick that uses these mind games and maybe not be psyched out by them.
Kubrick having taken offense to that slap, well, he dished one out. If you can give it, you better be prepared to take it. North-south position here by Dan Joseph. Nice sit-out and reversal by Kubrick to come up with the rear chin lock. Good chain wrestling in the early going. Challenger takes the advantage.
Kubrick's under the chin, but Dan Joseph has an arm inside, so he's not necessarily being choked. Let's see if he's able to turn this back into an arm lock.
See if the champ, well, that's one way to escape, using his power into a beautiful belly-to-back suplex. Great power on display by the champion.
Absolutely. Dan Joseph now doing a little mugging, maybe some mind games, a little bit of extravagance of his own from the illustrious Dan Joseph.
So something we're seeing out here at Dom Kubrick is he is very quick. He's been able to transition around Dan Joseph. He might even be a little bit faster than Dan. And Dan is typically the faster guy in there. Let's see if Kubrick is able to keep this speed and agility up.
And when it was announced that Kubrick would challenge for the United Television title, to a lot of fanfare on social media, a lot of great local SoCal talent saying, hey, don't sleep on this guy. Kubrick's so excited he's making his way to Primetime Live to have this opportunity to perform under the bright lights, and we'll see if it pays off. Muscles him over, does the champ, and comes up with the reversal and back in control. The chess match continues in our main event.
That was a very nice transition there by Dan Joseph. The last place you want your opponent is on your back, because all your weapons are facing away from you, or away from your opponent, excuse me.
And Levi Shapiro, probably thanks to the grubby paws of Howdy Price, has procured himself a rematch clause. So whoever wins this main event matchup, no rest for the wicked. Look at a big spinning sidewalk slam by Dan Joseph. High impact to take control, and a big slam to boot into the cover. Champ looking to retain. Winner of this match, guys, faces timeless Levi Shapiro this weekend on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
That's going to be a huge matchup. If it's Dan Joseph again, it'll be the fourth time they've competed against each other. But both these guys cannot look past their opponent here tonight.
Like Dan Joseph all fired up, saying this is my house. Man, light, you talked about the speed, maybe advantage of Kubrick.
What is he thinking?
But great lightning fast arm drag there by the champ.
Yeah, Dan Joseph no slouch himself, and the more that he, thinks he punishes Kubrick, maybe he can slow him down. But the thing about Kubrick is that he sort of likes that pain. He feeds off it a little bit. He likes to dish it out, but he likes to take it a little bit.
You know what? We were doing our fighter interviews earlier, and I got to tell you, I was a little creeped out a little bit by Kubrick, saying that he considers himself a bit of a masochist, that he enjoys giving pain, he enjoys taking it, and if he is to win the television title, he'll have a bullseye in his back. That means a whole lot more people he can dish pain out to and take pain from.
I actually respect him saying that, because I can relate to that. Like in mixed martial arts, it takes me a few, wow, what an incredible flip there by Dom Kubrick to escape that German suplex.
Swing and a miss, but Kubrick is so innovative with his offense, so unorthodox, using his environment there. I mean, he can strike from all angles. And look, he's looking to pounce here and strike. He's got that leg hooked, looking to spring in. Don't know what he's got in mind, but it's not going to be good for the champ.
Yeah, this might be just a different enough look for Dan Joseph. What a twisting cutter there from the second rope by Kubrick into a cover. Could be all one. Dan Joseph able to escape.
That was a big move, but it was dangerous. We saw earlier in the evening, Clark Connors slipped off the ropes, and it ended up almost costing him the matchup there.
Yeah, but Kubrick, you know, to your point, thought it was going to be a cover and didn't have much room to work with, but spun it around into a swinging neck breaker. And look at the champ, clutching the neck. So high impact move might have been a way to turn the tables in this matchup. Just holding on for dear life right now as the champion, holding on to this waist lock. Ooh. Drives him down. Great championship competition. And how about, speaking of championship competition, again, guys, 8-man tournament to determine the first ever United Wrestling Network World Champion. The field will be announced next week. I can't wait to see. I mean, after some of the names that we've seen on this program, I can't wait to see who makes that final 8 to contend, to compete for the illustrious prize.
I have no doubt that it is going to be just some top-tier talent in that tournament, and I cannot wait to see how the bracket shakes out and just what will be an unbelievable crowning and inauguration of the first ever United Wrestling Network World Champion.
Lot of buzz on our social media about that, and now shot after shot between champion and challenger, and the champ hit hard on that turnbuckle. The neck's already been attacked. That had to send shockwaves of pain through the champ's neck.
What's up, y'all? It's Ice-T. Now, you never know what's going to go wrong with your car. It could be a transmission, could be the timing chain or that check engine light. Now, can I tell the future? Absolutely not. But I do know it's not a matter of if your car will break down, but when. And before that happens, you should call my friends at Car Shield. Their administrators pay for expensive car repairs, so you don't have to. And that's the truth.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles.
If it wasn't for CarShield, I would have paid a lot of money out of pocket, and I would have been too happy. When I bought my used car, I didn't expect any problems right away. But when it broke down, I'm glad I had CarShield.
Another truth, I drive with Car Shield. Just like you, it goes against my principles to throw money away. I wasn't always famous, and who doesn't love saving money on expensive car repairs? Car Shield is like a guard dog protecting my wallet, which gives me real peace of mind when I drive. And you can take that to the bank.
With coverage through CarShield's administrators, you'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge. Plus, with CarShield's nationwide coverage network, you can choose the mechanic or dealership of your choice no matter where you are.
So in 1 year, I saved $2,500. That's amazing.
I don't worry about car breakdowns because I have CarShield.
Some of y'all sitting at home might end up just like me, walking. Especially if you get hit with a huge car repair bill you can't afford. Or you could call my friends at Car Shield and see that saving money on expensive car repairs is really a smart move.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call CarShield for a free and instant protection plan quote. Once your car breaks down, it's too late. Call 800-319-4849. That's 800-319-4849.
Absolutely just racked in pain. You heard him just yell out in extreme pain is Dan Joseph. Kubrick's be loving every moment of it.
Kubrick in total control, but we know Dan Joseph is very resilient. You know, let's talk about some of his title defenses. Since returning to live action, he defeated E.J. Sparks, Slice Boogie, we know how tough he is, and Levi Shapiro himself. So it's hard to take him out for good. One step ahead, though. Rotates around into the clothesline. Again, he just you never know where he's going to hit you from. He always finds a way. You think he's going to work the leg? No, goes upstairs with the clothesline. Countered there, though, by the champ.
Dan Joseph showing signs of maybe desperation. What a DDT.
No desperation there. Acceleration towards the title, but only a count of 2. Man, what a struggle, what a battle. And oh, look at this. Back the other way by the champ.
So Dominic Kubrick's been doing a good job of grinding Dan Joseph down. Now he's starting to do bigger impact attacks, and he's looking to get the pin and finish this matchup and go home with the title.
I'll tell you, somebody that's loving every second of this is Levi Shapiro, because this has been a knockdown, drag-out war. Whoever wins this thing, what are they going to have left for the timeless one on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood? Digging down deep for the springboard clothesline, one of his signatures there by the champion.
Yeah, might not be anything left of either one of these competitors, but Kubrick is just really showing why he was the 2018 Rookie of the Year, and he is looking to make a big name for himself in Primetime Live. As Dan Joseph, though, is starting to come alive.
Sure is. Got him hooked. Fisherman suplex, but I think it's the pain on the neck. He couldn't hold on to that cradle. If he could, he might have put him away. Kubrick digs down, kicks it too.
As you guys mentioned, there's going to be a matchup. The winner of this is facing Levi Shapiro this coming weekend to defend that title. Both these guys are taking a lot of mileage so far in this matchup. Let's see if that comes into play in that next title defense for whoever it may be.
And Shapiro's got momentum. We saw him defeat Brian Idol last week on Primetime Live. Wide open shot to the neck. Swing and a miss, but look at this, comes back. Dom Buster, as he calls it, his variation of that blockbuster springs through, and imagine the pain that put on the neck of the champion after all this damage.
Well, this shows what a champion is made of. Dan Joseph right now is displaying the heart of a champion. That's what that kick out was.
Let it go.
I just don't know how he survived that Dom Buster, but now even a neck breaker. You know, that jaw breaker is a sacrifice play here, James, by the champion.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Pyrrhic victory at best for Dan Joseph. I go back to that cover that he made with that injured neck. That's all he could get on the body of Kubrick.
Backstabber. Nicely done. And back and forth. Struggle for the title, cover. Hand was coming down, but only a count of 2.
And again, a cover in the loosest sense of the word. Dan Joseph not able to properly follow up.
Yeah, barely able to get any offense there, and almost no effort into the pin besides rolling himself on top. You got to wonder how much Dan Joseph has left in the tank.
Incredible power struggle here. The champion as hell-bent to hold on to the title, as the challenger is to take it away. Something's got to give. In our main event on Primetime Live, double underhook, swings him around, all the body weight comes down, center of the ring, hook of the leg, history to be made. Only a count of 2. What's it gonna take, guys?
This is that blue collar toughness out of Dan Joseph. Man, what do you got to hit this guy with to keep him down for a 3 count?
You're going to have to pry that television championship away from Dan Joseph. And right there, he just showed you he's got better things to do tonight on Primetime Live than die. But what a debut it would be for Kubrick to walk away here with that championship.
Champions have been steadfast. 7 different championships have been defended. Now in the over 1 month of Primetime Live, history made on one occasion. Trevor Murdoch winning the NWA National title from Aaron Stevens. But are we going to see our second title change in our 5-week history of the program? Out the back door, trying to pull him down into a variation of a powerbomb, and he's got the neck hooked. I think he had him trapped there.
That just saved the matchup for Joseph.
Big springboard, not so fast, my friend. The words of Lee Corso, but again, I mean, what do they have left at this point?
Dominic Kubrick's got to be wondering to himself, what do I got to do to Dan Joseph if I want to take his belt?
Up top again. Like, don't know how much of that he got, but almost enough. Great athleticism by Kubrick, pulling out all the stops.
High risk. He knows it's Primetime Live. He wants to walk away with that championship. He is pulling out all the stuff. Now, Dragon Sleep, that is a smart move at this point after all the damage he's done to that neck.
Tons of
Look at the way he's wrenching that back and that neck. Dan Joseph's neck has been taking a significant amount of damage throughout this matchup.
But Dan Joseph somehow powers him up. Incredible, but no, right back down. Now the hooks are in. The champion in trouble.
Look at the torque on that neck. That neck is in a dangerous position. Dan Joseph needs to do something to get out of here. He needs to pop that leg off and get out.
Got to the rope, did the champion, saving grace there. Ring general, and that's about the only thing that saved him. Hooks were in. Dragon sleeper applied, but man, that neck's got to just be holding on by a thread at this point.
I agree with what James said about it being a very smart move for him to go for a submission there. He has done a lot of big, high-impact attacks with Dan Joseph, and none of it's been able to put him away, so it's very smart to switch it up.
Switching it up indeed. German suplex. Oh, he did it!
Here is your winner and still United Television Champion, Dan Joseph.
You look up fighting champion, and I'll tell you, it should really be #1 in your search engine. Dan Joseph digging down deep. I mean, Dom Kubrick dished out everything. He likes giving pain, taking it. Kubrick did a lot of both in this matchup, and somehow Dan Joseph holds on.